Alright guys, Bearded CB82 here. So what we're going to look at today is the stuff that I got from Harbor Freight the other day. A little bit more in-depth look. A lot of guys have had pretty decent things to say about this Ratchet. Made in Taiwan. Pittsburgh Pro Series. 72 tooth. So I'm impressed with the gears in the head. Yep, get her down there. The thing that I'm not impressed with is the darn thing, focus. Is the amount of wobble. And then again, the difference between the Titan and Loosen being opposite of this guy, as you can see. Now, one thing that Harbor Freight doesn't compare this to is this, luckily. They compare it to Husky and Cobalt and, you know, along those lines, similar price range. Hair cheaper. Rubber doesn't feel too bad. Even the red's hard plastic. That's just plain hard plastic. Nothing too special about it. I think overall this is going to be an okay Ratchet. Got to get used to that. Still not a big fan on how the switch feels. Just me. Maybe I'm spoiled from using this guy, but that's a lot more positive, a lot tighter, and a lot finer tooth. So, but overall, gonna be using this when and where I can. It's not too bad. Now the other thing, the $5 special. Now, because I come in at least decently prepared, unlike Mike over at the tool shed, you know, it took him like, 5 minutes to get his giveaway stuff ready the other day, or last night. So it was a pretty fun giveaway for his 7,000 subscriber giveaway. So, but got a message from Rob Waters on this. He left a comment. He's had some issues with this set, or one akin to it, also from Harbor Freight. So, it's a, what is this, 40 piece 3/8 ratchet socket set. Does come in a blow molded plastic case that is extremely tight. There we go. Really cheap thin plastic there. Not a half bad Ratchet. Hold on. Alright guys, sorry about that. I had to run and get something to compare this Ratchet with. Alright. Look at that. Although you can see some differences in this. The fit and finish on this one's actually a lot better than on this one. This was that no-name Ratchet I did. However, some things are kind of close to similar. You know, end of the ratchet's not exactly what you would call key. But this is my old one. Here's the new one. Fit and finish on it, definitely a lot better. And the fact that that's not too shabby. So for the roto head style, I mean, polish on it's a lot better. Feel on it's pretty decent. Switches over, pretty decent. $5 set, what do you expect? But at least they did a little bit better job. We'll see how long that lasts. Extension that it comes with, 3/8 extension. Get it to focus. All right. It's okay. Finish on that's all right. Finish on the inside. Oh, come on. There we go. Here's a look on the inside. Looks decently cut. Not too bad. Spare little extension. Comes with a couple e-torques, all 1/4" drive. All that's 1/4" drive. All that's 1/4" drive. These, even though the fit and finish on this one's all right, cuts decent. With the Harbor Freight ones, where they go from 3/8 to 1/4, even on their Pro Series, I've had issues in the past where these will just snap. So I'll make it a point not to use that. The sockets, it's an 11/16. Looks okay. Decent cut. It's an okay fit on that ratchet. Let's see how we go. Harbor Freight. Oh, yeah, that ratchet's much better click on that. Not really, I don't see any really socket, any detents for the deep tent ball on the inside of that. It's smooth, square cut clear through, so could be an issue. And 1/4", this one looks like it's got a funky color. I'll go through these individually down the road here and see how they fit the appropriate, but it looks like they're all labeled really nice. 5/30 seconds. Actually stamped 13/30 seconds, so it goes up by 30 seconds. That part might come in handy with a nut driver, using the 1/4" driver. And it's 4mm on up to, oh, get this out of here, 13mm. And then this guy, 9/16. Size wise, it's pretty good. Like I said, this I'd be wary of. How true fit some of these smaller ones are, I might be a little wary of. Bigger ones up to 11/16. A little bit rough edge. But we'll do a test down the road, where I'll actually put these on a grade 8 bolt, and I'll use a torque wrench to 50 foot-pounds on the 3/8, maybe 60. See how they seem to hold up. Don't think I'd want to put these on an impact though. But that guy right there, that could be dangerous. I'm pretty sure this was probably one of the things Rob Waters was talking about, and I know what he's talking about when talk to this thing, which might have to do an actual torque test on this, see how it holds up. I was saying the plastic's fairly cheap. Comes with a roto attachment. Not necessarily the best roto attachment, just cut a little bit larger than the than the fit itself on this. I think they probably could have done just a little bit better job. It's like they just run them through a stamp and stamp them out all in one shot. But see how it feels. So you could do that. That's, yeah. Well, $5, what do you expect, right? All right, so that's real thin plastic. Ratchet, okay. The bigger sockets, okay. That's a no-go. Have to check those e-torques out, or are those 8 points? One, two, three, four. No, that's just an 8.38 socket. So that's not an e-torque. Those are 8-point sockets. Which, oh, put that down. Got to pull one out just to get the other ones out. That's not exactly keen. 5/16. and 1/4 inch. Worth the $5? Possibly. I mean, it is only $5, so this box is actually a pretty decent box, the hard box. I will say that. It does clip nicely. So for what you're getting, this is an okay deal, but it's not anything that you want to put any torque on this guy. And maybe not these guys too much. This would be more nut driver style or 1/4 inch ratchet use for those guys. That I will say. Here's the air compressor. Up to 11/16, so it covers a lot of stuff you'd find working on electrical connectors, some things on a trailer. Rob Waters said this is the kit that you give to somebody you don't like. Possibly just due to this guy right here, I think is definitely going to be the weakest link, and depending on how these fit. But then again, you've got the metric. If one's just a hair off one way or the other, do have some choices. And this guy, I'm warming up to it. Anyways, guys, there you have it.